I'm Greg Jarbo with the SES Conference Expo channel, and I'm here with John Butler, who's a consultant and an author, and spoke this morning on the topic was sort of a new term. You're going to have to introduce it.
Right, so monetizing social commerce.
Now wait, you can do that?
Well, theoretically, and I think we're starting to prove it, and you do it through providing offers to consumers that they can benefit from through different channels.
So you made a couple of statements that were sort of provocative, one of which is what? Demographics is dead?
Yeah, demography doesn't have much predictive value, and the beating up that behavioral targeting has gotten over the last few years, I think, is a bit overstretched. And I think that it can provide real benefit to consumers by looking at what they actually do, but you have to provide them with real value in what they're doing.
And you found a way to make email work again?
You can make email work if you're providing people with something that they'll open. And the best way to do that is to provide them with something that comes from people that they know.
So you've done a couple of studies to try to find out if loyalists to a product can be used as evangelists to sort of sell their friends and colleagues.
Yep.
Tell us a little about that.
So we, with an independent entity, which is not Tesco or dunnhumby, we surveyed 75,000 people. Of those 75,000 people, we identified high vocals, people that would talk a lot about what their brand preferences are, and we looked at what their desire to, or what their ability to switch people from product A to product B would be. And we found that people who were high vocals in certain categories were much more likely to have a switching effect, from brand A to brand B on the people that they were friends with, particularly worked in new products.
But wasn't the surprise that some of the mid-vocals were also doing just as well?
It was, but that may be a part of the methodology as well that might not be entirely clear about, how do we separate between a high vocal and a mid-vocal, so we're looking at that.
This is Greg Jarbo again at SES London, and we have a lot more. Stay tuned.